Good morning, traders. Good morning, traders. Today we want to discuss the power of fractal patterns market prediction. The power of fractal pattern market prediction. In the last month, a trader has asked me to continue to talk about fractal patterns. All right. Now, I need to clarify very fast before we start getting into trouble that when we are talking about fractal pattern, when I am talking about fractal pattern, I do not talk about candlestick fractal pattern. I always talk about predictive fractal pattern. So I need to clarify that before traders start putting comment and blah, blah, blah. So I'm talking about predictive fractal pattern by Benoit Mandelbrot, a French-American theory about fractal patterns. All right, Benoit Mandelbrot. I do not talk about when you Google search fractal pattern, you will see a lot of data about candlestick pattern. I'm not involved in that one at all. I talk only about predictive fractal pattern. And the trader has asked me to continue to talk about predictive fractal pattern. By the way, if you want to learn more about predictive fractal pattern, go to www.dayprotraders.com. All right. So, in order to avoid that the video is too long, all I will do, I will refer traders to Day Pro Traders YouTube channel or YouTube search predictive fractal pattern, and you will see videos from Day Pro Traders YouTube channel so you may understand what I'm talking about here. All right. So that trader was asking me to expand that subject, and I would like to congratulate that trader because he recognizes that the subject is very important subject. In fact, a lot of traders that talk about the market prediction, market forecast, do not know anything about fractal pattern. But I can assure you that hedge funds, investment banks, all right, high frequency traders know about predictive fractal pattern. In fact, it's the most powerful market forecast tool out there, apart from the Elliott wave principle. And I delight in talking about these subjects, on YouTube. So you will see many videos about predictive fractal pattern, and you will hear my voice, And again, today I want to congratulate that trader, and I will continue, as I promise you, to record videos about predictive fractal pattern. All right, gently, all right. Okay, so on this daily chart of the Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar, there is a predictive fractal pattern. It's a double top. So you can see that this double top, which are highlighted into red, has been formed somewhere between. You can see that double top fractal pattern has been formed. We can say between March and May this year, 2016, March and May, we had that predictive fractal pattern. Now that same pattern has copied itself and projected itself right here. So from July and August, recently, we see the same pattern on our chart, a double top, and the price has extended its leg. So after the double top has fallen, you can see that it went down for a while before changing direction. Now again, between July and August, we see the same pattern again, a double top, similar to the first one here, and it also has extended its leg. All right. So now the question is, with that information, will this pattern copy itself and paste itself again here, forming another double top with extended leg before we see the move up? So one example of a predictive pattern is that a pattern that is formed on the same time frame can copy itself and project itself into the future on that same time frame. So without changing time frame, we on the daily chart, the pattern is formed, as you can see, between March and May 2016. That pattern has copied itself and pasted itself in July to August 2016, And this is a predictive fractal pattern. So as we see the pattern being formed like this, and it's extending its leg, we know that, okay, this pattern has been formed before, it's doing similar thing. We can take advantage of it using a top-down trading method. Doesn't mean that we just go and sell or buy because we see or we identify or a predictive fractal pattern is being formed. We do not just do that. We use a top-down trading method to trade it. There are trading software out there that we call pattern recognition software. So if you want to know more, YouTube search videos about the pattern recognition software. All right. Even some brokers also have a pattern recognition software. I think IG Index in London, that broker has pattern recognition software. And high frequency traders use a pattern recognition software, but they use it in a different way. But the point I want to make about the pattern recognition software, the pattern recognition software can allow traders to find quickly, patterns in the market. But I do not use, so do not send me any email or ask me about pattern recognition software. All I will say to you, Google search it, all right, or YouTube search it, all right. That's all I will say back to you. So don't ask me at all, because I don't use trading software, all right. So we can look on the chart manually, as I'm doing here, and keep our eyes wide open without blinking, all right, and see whether a pattern is being formed, and if that pattern is copying itself and pasting itself on the same time frame. That's one example of a predictive fractal pattern which is being formed here. So with this information that I have on the daily chart, what is going through my mind now is that this financial instrument has a high chance to form another double bottom chart pattern here with extended leg. Does it mean that the price cannot go up? Does it mean that the price will do exactly that? No. So like the hedge fund or the big financial institution will tell you, they are looking for things that can work at least 50% of the time. That's all. If it can work 50% of the time, is good. Now, the next step is to know how to use it and to manage it, all right? So we know that a pattern can copy itself and paste it itself on the same time frame. This can help us to forecast what a financial instrument is likely to do. This will help us to have a bit of idea what is likely to take place. This will help us to predict, price action. So when we are talking about prediction, people get a little bit excited, all right? I know that because I was like that myself. When you think that you can accurately forecast the market, and the market will do exactly as you told the market to do, there's nothing like that. There's nothing like that where you will forecast and the market will do exactly as you told the market to do. Or what is happening is that the reality is that you are expecting something. When we are talking about market forecast, market prediction is not a science, it's an art, all right? So the predictive fractal pattern is an art that we use that is helping us to have a bit of idea what is likely to take place. And if it's taking place, we will take advantage of it. Very simple. Very simple. But it doesn't mean that what we're expecting, that's exactly what the price will do. But we know something. So suppose you were here, you see this pattern being formed. It has been extended, you recognize it. Now it's developing here. What do? You take advantage of it. Very simple. This is about market focus. Or you can, if you want to sell, like it's forming here, the common centralized couple, you sell. You can use a tiny stop loss. You can control the risk. And if you work beautifully, you are successful in your trading, in your investing. Long-term investors, and in fact, I will tell you now, it's a big kept secret, The most successful market investors use fractal patterns. There are various types of market patterns. We can use fundamental fractal pattern. It's not only technical fractal pattern. We can use fundamental fractal pattern. One example of fundamental fractal pattern, you can see what is happening now, in India or in China, all right? How the economy is improving. Those things has already happened, all right, in America, in Europe, all right, how the future will be in India, in China. Investor, long-term investor, this is a fundamental fractal pattern, predictive fractal pattern. All right. So, for instance, in Africa, which is where our economic is growing very fast, right now, what has happened at the early stage of the development of the Western country is happening now in Africa. In fact, a very respected American man said that the best place to invest right now is in Africa. So based on the factor, what has happened before, how the middle class has been improving, okay, the income growth, and all these things, those are fundamental fractal pattern, predictive fractal pattern, that there is a high chance that this thing will occur in Brazil, in India, in China, based on a specific pattern that has been established for years. All right? So, apart from the technical fractal pattern, we have also fundamental fractal pattern. And it's a powerful tool, in fact, for investors to use. And here it is, as it's been formed right here, we see it has happened here. Now the question, will it happen here? If it is happening here, we'll take advantage of it. But what I'm saying to you now, I can assure you that there will be some trader that will go and sell the Australian and New Zealand dollar, saying that George said that it will definitely go down. I haven't said it. No, I haven't said it. All I'm saying to you is that we can use predictive fractal pattern like a pro to forecast and to predict, okay, a financial instrument price action. It is a powerful tool. It's in fact the number one powerful tool for market forecast and for market prediction. But a lot of traders do not know about it. All right? Though the pattern has been formed on a daily chart and has copied itself and pasted itself on a daily chart, it's not always like this. Sometimes the pattern may be formed even on a 1 minute time frame, even on a 5 minute time frame. That same pattern will duplicate itself. So we see effect on a 5 minute time frame, and it will duplicate itself on the hourly time frame. Or that same pattern that is formed on the 3 minute time frame will duplicate itself on the weekly chart. So the pattern is formed first on a very, very lower time frame. You may see multiple time frame, you may see multiple times on a lower time frame, same pattern repeating itself many times on a lower time frame. And that pattern will expand to the higher time frame. This is also a predictive fractal pattern. The opposite is also true when sometimes the pattern is already formed, okay, on a higher time frame like a weekly chart or monthly chart or daily chart. That same pattern, now that we are trading on a two-hour time frame or even 50-minute time frame, that pattern will copy itself from the weekly chart to the 50-minute time frame because we already know the pattern, the structure of the pattern on a higher time frame. Now that pattern is copy itself on the lower time frame. So from the lower time frame, it can copy itself back to the higher time frame. It can copy itself from the higher time frame back to the lower time frame. It can copy itself from the same time frame and project itself into the future. This is what we are seeing here. There are many ways we can use the predictive fractal pattern. The pattern itself can copy itself from another financial instrument onto another financial instrument. So sometimes you may see that the Dow Jones Index may form a specific fractal pattern. That same pattern may be copied and pasted on the Dow Jones component. But the pattern is already formed on the indices itself first. We see it, we recognize it. And that same pattern is now being formed on the Boeing stocks or on ExxonMobil stock. We have an edge because we know the structure of the pattern. But as the pattern is being formed for the last time, we do not assume. This is one thing I want you to know, all right? I need to speak to you gently. I want you to know that the pattern does not have to copy itself exactly, though sometimes you may see it will copy itself exactly. Same structure, okay, same expansion, okay, like a twins, all right? You will see exactly same structure. And you will be saying, wow, this is powerful. But it's not always the case. Sometimes the pattern may be formed on another time frame, and it will try to copy itself another time frame, but will not be fully formed. There may be some changes, or like I'm telling you here, that it may not form that pattern. It does not have to form that pattern. But because I know that there is a fractal predictive fractal pattern that is being developed in here, I have an edge. If I see it forming here, I will take advantage of it. This is the edge. This is about the power of fractal pattern market prediction. Now I leave it to you. Will the Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar form another pattern here? Once again, what I've said today to Elliott wave traders, talking about how to become a clever Elliott wave trader, a 2-4 Elliott wave trader, 2-4 Elliott waves YouTube channel is this, all right? Whenever we are applying one principle, all right, we should not violate, okay, basic market principle. So today, here we are talking about predictive fractal pattern, which is quite exciting, yes or no? All right? And we are thinking that, oh, this is exactly what I need. But the mistake that we don't want to make is that we don't want to use it as an example and as an exact science. The next thing is that when we are applying this powerful fractal pattern market prediction trading method or investing method, we don't want to violate basic market principle. What am I talking about? Okay. So here it is. I'm drawing a trend line, a simple trend line on my chart, okay? And here it is. By connecting this point and this point, allow me to draw that basic trend line. So it's a bearish trend line. And you can see that my new double bottom chart pattern was formed below that trend line, yes or no? Because it is bearish, that bearish trend line, we will expect a bullish momentum to increase if the price breaks above that trend line and find a support. And a bearish chart pattern, which is a double bottom, is formed below that bearish trend line. This is giving us confidence that, okay, that double bottom is likely to be successful double top chart pattern, okay? But suppose that double bottom chart pattern has formed above that bearish trend line. The risk will be higher, yes or no? Okay, now the next thing I want you to pay attention to, I'm going to move my line a little bit, and I'm going to place it above, okay, this is the double top here, the new one here, and I'm going to connect those 2 points. And this time, I want you to pay attention to the new pink line on my chart. All right, let me adjust it. So do you understand what I'm doing here? So I put the pink line above the first. Oh, it's not easy to do this now. Here it is. You see the pink line? So first time I put it, I connect this point and this point. What I'm doing now, I'm connecting this top and this top. Now I have that trend line here. I will remove, I'll change the color of this one so I may have only one pink line on my chart. Can you see now? So I connect this top and this top, okay? All right. One more time, we have, okay, we are saying that there is a high chart that we may see the same pattern for a third time. That remains to be seen. But still, the price is below that bearish trend line. But if the price continues, now where here it is, if it goes above the pink line, okay, we will see that the bearish momentum is diminishing. So for this market forecast, in order to take into consideration, this is the correct word, in order to take into consideration this market prediction, the price should stay at least below the pink trend line here. And we are expecting it to go down a bit, and then to rally up a bit, and before going down one more time. Will it do it? I think a lot of traders will say yes. But I will say to you, how do you know until the price is doing that? So we are now on a daily chart. We are here, we are expecting it to go down. We will implement a top-down trading method to trade it. So we go to the hourly time frame. We don't want to violate the market pattern. What do we see on the hourly time frame? The price is now out of a rising channel. So there is a bit of weakness developing here for this Australian New Zealand dollar. I need to remind forex traders that the Australian New Zealand dollar is quite volatile, and your broker may ask for a bigger stop loss. It's not for children. This is what I meant by that. So the price now out of that channel. We project that channel in the direction of the price. See? So if we want to sell, we are looking for, so what the price has done here, this is a better place to enter, this is a signal to sell, because the price rally up a bit in a rising channel on the hourly time frame. Okay, see, the price was in a rising channel, so it came out of the channel and retest the edge of the channel. This is a signal to sell on the hourly time frame. This is a signal to sell right here, and it's going down a bit. Okay, if you want to enter the trade when we were here, we will go to the 10-minute time frame. So the predictive fractal pattern are trading setup, but once we recognize them, we must implement a top-down trading method to trade it. Ladies and gentlemen, I do not want the video to be too long. I hope this helps you to understand more the predictive fractal pattern. If you have any question or suggestion, put it in the comment section. In due course, I will be recording another video to answer your specific question. We are the GSTWSYS008 traders talking about the power of fractal pattern market prediction. One can forecast the market using the Elliott wave principle, but the most powerful market prediction tool is the fractal pattern. When a pattern is copying itself and pasting itself on the same time frame or on a different time frame, or from one financial instrument to another financial instrument with a chart pattern recognition software, or by manually recognizing those patterns that are copying itself repeatedly, many times, we can use the structure of that pattern to help us have a bit of idea what the price is likely to do, and also when a pattern is duplicating itself or is developing, we can know where to enter the trade and where the pattern is completed. It is a powerful tool, and I recommend it that traders learn to master the predictive fractal pattern. We wish you the very best in your trading, and until the next time, enjoy yourself and be very happy. I'll speak to you soon.